So the coin hunter here, we have box 22. And I'll bring y'all in on the first find. Coin hunter here, this is box 21. This is the first row. I checked for enders, and this is what we got. We got a cross that is punched out on a Lincoln, and it is a zinc cent. You can see the white zinc middle, the copper coating on top. So we're going to open it up. I'm going to bring y'all back in, so just sit tight. Okay, so 2005 Memorial cent, and they did a pretty good job of cutting this out. Nice and neat. Unfortunately, no, it destroys the value of the coin, but it is a zinc cent. So I'm going to have to figure some way how to protect the cutting. I'm going to keep this one. I've seen other people in their hunts find these, but it's the first time I found one. So I'll bring y'all back in on the next find. This is roll 2. This is a 1990. I flipped it over, I saw this. This is the copper coating that's missing off of the zinc planchet. You can see it's missing right there. And there you go. That's it underneath the scope. So I want to keep this one as a find, and like the cross, I want to seal this one up to protect it, to keep it as a teaching piece. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Still in roll 2, we come across our first Canadian cent of the hunt. It's a 1982. It's pretty much worn up or worn down, but it's dirty. I'm going to keep it though. Bring y'all back in on the next find. This is roll 3. We got our first Wheatie of the hunt on box 21. It's a 1944 Philly. Corroded somewhat. Just double verified it is a Philly. It is. So, we got our first Wheatie on the hunt. I'll bring y'all back in on the next find. 5. This is a 1984 Zinken cent. What you're looking at is a nice sized die crack running from the rim all the way up to the base of the column almost. And on top of that, I got 18 copper coins. That's the most I've ever gotten out of a roll, I think, while roll hunting. Bring you back in on the next find. Roll 8, and we're on our second Canadian cent, and this is a 2011. Bring you in on the next find, and I think the one in the back is a copper coin. We'll find out shortly. Roll 9 of the hunt. And we got our second Wheatie. And judging by the condition, I'm saying this would be the mid-50s. Let's see what we got. No, it's a 46 Philly. Let's see what's this back here. Oh, that's a 66. So we got a copper coin. Bring y'all back in on the next find. On roll 11, we got our third Wheatie cent of the hunt. It's the 1927S. I'm going to put it underneath the scope so y'all can see it better. Give me 1 second. Okay, normally I do not show these underneath the scope, but to show you how well worn this is for a 1927S. The eye is almost completely gone. Liberty's just worn down. Very little, a little bit of the ear hole left. A little bit of the bow tie left. A little bit of the wheat stalk left. Got some lines, not much. The lettering is good on the reverse. A little stain there. So yeah, this is the oldest one I found so far in this hunt. Y'all back in the next find. Roll 15 of the hunt. We have our fourth Wheatie cent of the hunt. Let's see what we got. It's the 1957D. Give me 1 second while I scope it out. Let's look at the reverse, then I'll scope it. There we go. It's pretty much worn down, but let me scope it out. Bring y'all back in a second. Okay, it is 57D, and what you're seeing right here is a die chip in the 5. And I want to double check the slate of this, maybe an RPM. And I'll do a separate video on that. I'll bring y'all back in on the next find. Still on row 15, we have our third Canadian cent. of the hunt. And looks like it's going to be a 1985. One second, I'm going to scope it out. Yep, it is a 1985 Canadian cent. We got it on the next find. Searching through roll 16, we come across our 5th wheat cent of the hunt. This is how it was when I saw it. So let's flip it over and see if we get a good date. And see what we got. We got 1935 Philly. Bring y'all in on the next find. Roll 17 of box 21, and we have our 6th wheat cent of the find. I just realized I gotta get gloves on, or else my fingers gonna be dirty. And we have ourselves a 1953 Philly. Bring y'all in on the next find. Roll 21, we got wheat cent number 7. Box 21. It is a 1948. Looks in decent condition. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Still, row 21, we have a 2nd wheat cent in a row. That's how I found it. So let's see what we got. We got a copper coin right behind it. Oh, it's a 1952 Denver. That's going to be wheat cent number 9, I think. Nope, wheat cent number 8. We are back in on the next find. We're on roll 22, just got our 9th wheat cent to hunt. I guess it's going to be a 1942 Philly. A lot of junk on it. But we'll take it as a find. Bring it back in on the next one. Row 24, we have our 4th Canadian cent. It's 1969. Bring it back in on the next find. Row 25, we got wheat cent number 10 of the box. Let's see what date we got. Looks like it's a 1942 maybe? Hold on one second. Okay, just scoped it out. So 1948, just badly damaged, but it is a wheat cent, and we'll take it on the board. Bring it all back in on the next find. Roll 29, we have our 12th wheat cent of the hunt. There's going to be a 1940 Philly. Bring you in on the next hunt, or next find, I should say. Roll 39, we have our 5th Canadian cent out of this box. Let's see what date we got on here. It's like a 19... Hold on one second. It's 1968, and it's tore up very bad. But I'll take it. So they're going on here. I'm doing a wrap up of box 21. Here's everything that I found. Got it written down. Let's start off with these 2 fun finds. This one I'm keeping, and I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell the edges of this. So I punched the cross out of the penny. And this is, technically, I guess it's called a lamination error. Where the copper coating has come off the zinc cent. It's only on the reverse side of the memorial building. I forgot what year this was. Hold on one second. Let me tell y'all. Let me scope the date out. It's 1990. So on this one, the copper coating did come out. It came off, or something knocked it off. This one is intentionally. There's no value to these. Then we're going to get down to the Canadian cents. In row 12, we have a 1982. Row 2, not row 12, I'm sorry. Row 8, we have a 2011. Row 13, 1988. Row 24, we have a 1969. And row 39, a very damaged 1968. These out the way. Had about 15 2017 Ps. I'm not going to show those. I need to start back checking those. So 2009, we have an early year. This is at Denver. We had 3 formative years from Denver and 1 from Philly. This one actually didn't put down as a Philly presidential, but it's not. Excuse me. This is the professional year. Very well. I really don't want to touch any more than I have to. It's nice, bright, and shiny. And then we had 2 2009s, 1 Denver, 1 Philly as presidential years. Now onto the wheat cents. Because if you've seen the shorts, well, here we go. Row 3, 1944. Row 9, 1946. Our oldest is a 1927S. When you got 1957 Denver. That was row 15. Row 16 gives a 1935. Row 17 gives a 1953. Row 21 we had a 1948 and a 1952 Denver. But do not say Mint Mark, they were meant in Philadelphia. 1942 came in row 22. Then we had another double roll, and this 1948 is very badly damaged. A 1945S. Row 29, 1940. In our last row, we had another 1940. And as of today, I have 502 subscribers. Thank you to all new subscribers. Just remember to turn the bell on for future notifications. And I want to think of a giveaway for 500 subs. Look for a video on that. And I'll probably do a splash screen on YouTube and tell y'all when and what to do for that. Thank you all for subscribing. I originally just started out just to show what I was finding in roll hunts. Next go, maybe 750. We'll see. Thank you all for tuning in to the videos and watching. Please go and watch my loans. This is going to get combined, just wrap up with all the finds from the shorts. So y'all have a good evening. And remember, check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find. Because my next video is going to be a little short one on these coins right there. Row 1 of the hunt. And we got our first wheat cent. It's a 1952 Philly. A little bit of environmental damage on the obverse. Some on the reverse. I want to scope it real fast, see if I see anything. Like some stuff I can just maybe knock off. Yeah, so we got our first wheatie on the hunt. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Still on row 1, we got wheat cent number 2. It's a 1939 Philly. I'm going to bring y'all back in on the next find. 3, we have our third wheat cent of the hunt. Let's see, zoom in a little bit more. 45 Philly. Bring y'all in on the next find. Row 4 of the hunt, we got our first Canadian cent. And it's a 1978 in very nice shape. Bring y'all on the next find. Row 5 of the hunt, we have our fourth wheat cent. I have yet to see the date. Back looks nice. So it's like a 1946 Denver. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I scoped it real fast. This may be an RPM. I'm gonna put it in with the rest of them, but I'm good. We'll have to double check this one using Variety Vista. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Okay, normally I don't do this. I'm showing y'all this. It's a 1991 Lincoln Cent. As you can tell, that's the base of the memorial. This is a grease strike through, but this may be an unlisted DDR. Or it just says so worn out that everything's, all the lettering is just thicker than what it should be. Except for down here. There's some notching right along the base of that end. Let's see, I'm trying to find a pointer. Kind of did this while holding the cell phone. It could be just metal shifting. It looks like it's doubling up in here, here. Or maybe machine doubling, I don't know. Just that all the letters seem to be thicker, and on the obverse side, got a little bit of grease strike through on the bottom of the one. Something I'm just curious about. Bring you back in on the next find. Roll 7 of the hunt. We have our second Canadian coin, 1977, and there's the obverse side. I'm trying to get it in there. There y'all go. I'll bring y'all in on the next find. Roll 9 of the box, 22. I'll sit there and think for a second. Third Canadian Cent, 1973. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Roll 12 of the hunt of box 22. We have our 5th wheat cent. I did it upside down. Like I said, 1945 Philly. Bring y'all back. Ooh, that's got some crud on it. Huh. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Roll 15 the hunt of box 22. We have our 4th Canadian Cent. 1972 looks like. Zoom in, let's find out. Yep, 1972. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Roll 21 of box 22, we come across wheat cent number 6. Let's see what we got. Maybe too dark to read. Look at 1955 Denver. Hold on 1 second. Roll 22 of box 22. Funny, huh? We have a 1982 Canadian Cent, which is the crown version of the Queen. There's also the 12-sided coin they used to help blind people. They thought it might work. I don't know what happened. I think they went back to the round towards the end. Bring y'all back in on the next find. Roll 24. Roll 24, we have our 7th wheat cent of the hunt. It's pretty warm. What we got? No way. It's a 1916. Oh, that's old. I'm probably pretty sure the back's gonna look trashy too, but it's semi-decent. I'll keep it. I'll bring y'all back in on the next find. Roll 31 of box 22. We come across our 8th wheat cent of the hunt. It's a 1954. See what it looks like on the back. There's something crazy going on. Got some good details, but I don't know what's going on with the back side. Bring you back in on the next find. Roll 41 of box 22. This is how this wheat cent appeared. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Some decent details left. The question is, what year is it? 1953 Philly. Bring y'all in on the next find. Roll 45. We came across our 10th wheat cent of the hunt. Let's flip it over and see what date we got. I would say it's in 1957 Philly. Bring you back in on the next find. So the coin hunter here, wrap up a box 22. Finally making the video for it. What we have here, we have the 2009s. We had a total of 6. One early year, which is pretty grungy looking. I may just put, I may keep it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. We got, and that is a filly. We got 2 formative years filly, 1 formative year Denver, and 2 professional lives filly. We have a total of 5 Canadian cents. 82, 72, that's 78, I'm sorry. Yeah, 78. Oh, that's 78 because that's going to be an upgrade. We had a 77, 72, and a 73. We had a total of 10 wheat cents. These are not the order that I put out the shorts on, but they're here. A 57, a 52. Yes, I made a cheat sheet. See, I made a cheat sheet. 53, a 45, 55D, 46D, a second 45, a 1916, a 1954, and a 1939. Also, Saturday, I'll have the link put in on the secondary comment. I'm having my first show on Whatnot at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's about 58 lots. I may add a few more things to it. We'll see how it goes. So, if you're not joining on Whatnot, the link's going to give you a $15 credit for on any purchase, but you still have to pay shipping. So if you're new, you have to be a new subscriber to get that. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So that's going to conclude this video. Thank you for all the new subs. We have 555 subs. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Turn that bell on for future notifications. I will be doing a video on these or die cracks coming shortly. From a $100 nickel on, there are all kinds of die chips we're going to go through. These will probably be about 2 videos. So, thank you all for signing up and joining. I hope you have a good weekend. Stay safe. Remember, check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find. Have a good afternoon. Bye. I killed the video, forgot I was doing an upgrade. And while I was looking at this, I realized that the 73 is going to be in addition to the book of the Canadian small cents. And then that's a red-brown. This is going to be a red, if you go by how we classify our Canadian cents. So 73 fits in nice and snug here. I think I got 68 and 66. I need to find those Canadian coins and put those in there. Forgot about that. Shoot. These books, sometimes it's kind of hard to get these Canadian cents. And there's the upgrade. A nice, bright, shiny Canadian cent. Going into his proper home. Okay. And this can be added on at the end of my closeout. So, YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, comment. Please, I need comments. I love comments. Good or bad. Helps the channel out. Y'all have a good afternoon.